guys, I'm Dutchess. This is my channel, Dutchess Divinity. And we do lots of stuff here, but we're doing daily tarot these days. So I already said my prayer. I already set my intentions. We will get right into it. So Spirit, what is the message that people who have found this video need to hear today? Ooh, that's great. The daily message. Wow, cool. This is really good. Okay, a bit of a love message here. And whoa, all right, that's a big one. Okay, let me get these and then we'll get some charms. One, okay, let me sort these out and then we'll get right to it so you guys can see them. Okay. Also guys, I know it's not perfect, like the angle, but this is the best I'm able to do so far. Let me know if you feel like it's okay or if you have any suggestions to make the angle better. Wow, right on point. So we're back. Right when I was talking about the angle, my phone fell down and obviously you just saw it. And to me, I feel like this is a message about looking at, wow, you can hear the crows outside. There are two of them. Two usually signifies some sort of celebration or happy encounter, you know, just good luck or good things coming to you. But I feel like this is talking about seeing things from a different angle. I also want to talk about my phone stand because this can be a lesson as well. I've had a phone stand that I record my videos with that I've had since 2019. There are certain things that just really make me angry about it because I just like there's certain things that just don't work well about it. So I bought myself this new one to try and make my life a little easier, and it did not. The new stand, yeah, it has certain things about it that I like, but there's a lot of things about it that I really fucking don't like. And I feel like it's that idea that, okay, so first of all, they're saying it's that idea that no matter where you go, you take yourself. So if you haven't healed certain things within yourself, you're going to take those issues with you into like your work or your relationships or your family connections or whatever. And I also feel like it's a lesson in like stop looking for the next best thing. So like if you have a good thing going, instead of thinking about what you don't have or how it could be better, try to accept that situation in your life or the thing in your life. Try to accept the things about it that you're not thrilled about, because no matter where you go, there's always going to be things about people, places, a job, items like the fucking phone stand that don't resonate. Nothing's going to resonate fully 100% completely. I mean, some things will, but some things won't. And so I feel like it's that lesson in like not only accepting life and the situations you're in where they are and how they are, but accepting yourself as you are and where you're at, and also accepting other people as they are and where they're at, even if you don't necessarily agree with the way that they're living or the things that are going on in their life. I'm sorry, I can't stop staring at these two crows. They're really loud. Now there's three. Okay, 3 crows I think are the birth of a baby girl, which is kind of crazy because we have this little pink bow here. But anyway, I really just want to get into this. So, okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing here with Hecate, I see that there are so many pieces of you. You can see illumination is the key word here, and she's holding a key. I feel like there was something that happened yesterday or in the last couple days, or that might happen today, that really shines a light on parts of you that still need to be healed. So there's something that's coming in to trigger you in order to show you the parts of you that are not healthy or happy. And I see that this is the key to the next step in your soul retrieval, they just said. So a lot of times we lose ourselves through all these different things in life, which is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. And one of the main ways that we lose ourselves is when we're born and we're incarnated onto this planet. We forget everything that we once were. We forget source. We forget our past lives. We forget our soul family. We forget everything. And so it's about coming into union with the self and creating soul retrieval and illuminating the toxic or unhealed or hurt or wounded parts of self that are coming up from these different situations and triggers. It's about illuminating them, taking stock, examining them, accepting them fully as they are, and then moving forward once you see them for how they are. Moving forward, see, look at the little emoji eyes. Once you see, I feel like today is about seeing. You're going to see things from a different angle. You're going to get a different perspective, and things are going to look a little different than they did previously because you have a new light and outlook. I'm also seeing little bells here, so sound healing would be really beneficial to you right now. And also, if you've been thinking about giving an offering to spirit, so if you've been thinking about taking something to your ancestor's grave, or if you've been thinking about, planting a tree or something for Mother Gaia, whatever it is you've been thinking about giving to spirit, or if you've been thinking about doing charity, volunteering somewhere, or donating your money or your time, Spirit's just really reassuring you that this holds so much love and possibility when you have an open heart full of gratitude, and you're not only open and willing to receive, but you're open and willing to give selflessly and unconditionally. And so if you've been thinking about it, this is Spirit just confirming that this is going to open up a lot of doors for you actually here with the Hecate card, because she's a gatekeeper. And I'm pretty sure we had talked about gatekeepers in another daily reading. If not, it was on one of my pick-a cards. But it's almost like Spirits, you're learning things about yourself. You're taking responsibility. You're illuminating the parts of you that still need to be healed. And because of this, Spirit is blessing you with new creative ideas, just like we came off of that creativity wave from yesterday. And it's opening the way not only for you to see yourself and other people and situations more from a bigger picture and more clearly, but it's opening the way to the next step, the next chapter in your life. They just said the next chapter. What is it? Snoop Dogg is the next chapter. Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D.O.G. I just feel like you're gonna be chill. You're gonna be happy. I feel like things are really gonna be falling into place, and it's because you're doing the inner work. It's because you're taking responsibility. It's because you're choosing to grow, and then the gatekeepers can let you into the next phase because you've learned the lessons, right? It's like a video game. When you level up, you have to get a certain amount of coins, or you have to do a certain amount of things before they can let you to the next level. It's like today you're completing, which makes sense because Karen was saying with daily numerology that today is a 1, and then we kick off into a 1 month. I would highly suggest listening to her numerology from yesterday and then whatever she posts today, because she's talking about what we can expect going into March. And she was saying there's a major shift coming for a new beginning, and that January and February were 2 repeat months that we karmically are closing all the things from the past that we don't want to take with us to this new phase. It's like we're leaving them on the other side of the gate, and then moving forward into a new start. This is super beautiful. So today, I feel like you were tempted yesterday in some way to, like I said, Spirit triggered you in some way. So they gave you an offering to look at yourself, and I do feel that the test was passed. You did look at yourself. You might still be feeling some residual upset or upheaval from the interaction that you had or the challenge you experienced. But basically Spirit tempted you to lose your shit and you didn't. So good job. And for those of you who Spirit didn't tempt you to lose your shit, Spirit offered you the opportunity to see a part of yourself that you hadn't seen before. And it doesn't have to be a bad part either. It can be like you were making a painting and you were like, holy shit, I'm actually a really fucking good painter. I should paint more. You know what I mean? Like Spirit tempted you and gave you an offer, whether it was like a temptation of like lower vibration or a temptation of higher vibration. And you took it. You took the overall bigger perspective as well. You can see here with the angel that's looking over everything. It's like you were able to get above in that aerial view from Spirit's perspective and see it all. It doesn't mean that you don't have human emotions, and it doesn't mean that your body, if you have trauma surrounding whatever was illuminated, especially if it was like old stuff that was coming up, it doesn't mean that your body doesn't have a reaction or whatever. You are only human, and trauma lives in the body, right? There's a great book called The Body Keeps the Score, and it's all about the muscle memory of trauma, essentially, which is crazy because it's not something that they teach you mainstream when it really should be. I also think they should teach you how to change a tire in school and how the fuck to do your taxes, but why would they do that? That would just make you really smart and give you a good life, so of course they don't teach you that in school. But anyway, so I digress. But anyway, so it's like you saw this part of yourself, you took the initiative to look at it, and only blessings can come from that. I also see too that there's a lot of, for twin flames specifically, we have the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Swords. I feel like the Divine Masculine has had a shift. Something shifted and changed in the Divine Masculine, or it will over the next couple days as we step into the one cycle, as we step into a new cycle. There's a major shift that's happening here, and it's an astral shift. And I almost feel there was something, I just heard Amina, so there was something that happened in your life, whether you're in separation or you're together, there was something that happened to you. It could be you illuminating these issues within self, or I almost feel like some of you could have been in danger, or like, and that's very specific, so that's for some people, but there's some of you that were in a situation that was like not great, or it could have gone wrong, it could have gone bad in some way, and this actually triggered the twin flame to feel that astrally. It triggered the Divine Masculine to feel like, uh-oh, like it activated something in them that showed that on a cellular level and on a soul level, maybe not on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level, it activated something in them to make them realize that they care about you enough that they want to make sure that you don't end up in situations where you could get hurt or be compromised in some way. It really activated that true, loving, protector, secure, Divine Masculine energy. And even some of you, if you've been dating outside the relationship, they can feel it, and it's activating this energy in them saying, wait a second, I don't really want them to date other people. I want them to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And then also we have I am success, I am confusion, and self-mastery. So I see that today, it's like if there's confusion or disruption that's left over from yesterday, or even your trigger could come today and then you have to move through it today, but whatever confusion that came up, you're moving through it with success and self-mastery now, because Spirit illuminated the part of you that was very confused. So I guess I'll use an example from my own life. I've been trying to do online dating, and the guy that I was talking to started making really upsetting jokes about hurting women. And we'd only been talking for a couple days. We don't know each other at all. And I have a history of abuse in relationships. And this is a random stranger from the internet. Do you remember when people used to tell you don't meet people from the internet? And now you're encouraged to like have sex with people from the internet? Like, it's so crazy because you don't know who you're meeting. Oh my God, guys, there are 5 crows now. There are 5 crows. Wow. All right. It's Crowtown, USA, baby. I'll tell you that. I got to look that up. I don't remember I think 5 crows is also good luck. But either way, so I confronted him about how I don't think those jokes are funny, and how I also don't feel like he's been very respectful over these last couple days, because he hasn't. He hasn't asked me one thing about myself. He's just not been kind. And he got very upset with me and, called me some things and, was rude. And I got so confused. I was like, should I be apologizing? Am I wrong? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, no, I'm not wrong. This is wrong. He's wrong. But do you know what it showed me? It showed me that I still have a weakness towards mental manipulation, which is how my abusive ex kept me wrapped around his finger in the first place. So it illuminated this huge part of me that I didn't even realize was there. Like, I didn't realize I was still able to be manipulated when it comes to domestic violence. And I was. And I know that's really heavy. So I'm sorry if that's triggering for some people, but it's my story and it's my life and it's my truth. And I was very confused. And so it's like today, it's like coming up, no matter what your situation is, coming out of confusion. It could even be like you've been feeling horrible about yourself. Spirit showed you some great things about yourself, and then you're coming out of the state of confusion and realizing, no, I'm a wonderful person. And then you have mastery over your negative self-talk. And so whatever was confusing you or creating a blockage or upset in your life, it shifted. And also this shifted your perspective. So it gave me a better idea that what I'm looking for is I'm not going to find on an app. And it just taught me that. So now I have a better view. Whatever you are going through today or that started yesterday is giving you a better view of the whole picture, right? The whole picture of you. I also see here with the twin and the Ace of Cups, your twin has been thinking a lot about reaching out. They've been thinking a lot about communicating. Or if you are in communication, they're thinking about giving you some sort of information that maybe you've been waiting for, or some sort of communication around the relationship that's going to clarify some confusion. With the Ace of Cups, they're feeling so like in this like love bubble with you, and they feel you so strongly astrally. I think you've been entering their dreams as well. And this doesn't have to be a twin. It can be any sort of relationship. But I think you've been entering their dreams a lot, and they feel you very strongly astrally. And I see that you're coming in as like this soft, elegant, loving, divine feminine energy here with the rose. And so it's like they're starting to open up to the idea that they really do want to come and give you the same sort of expressions of love and kindness and gentleness and acceptance that you show them. And it's like you're leading by example with kindness and source energy and consciousness energy. I also see too that if you've been confused about succeeding, whether it's with your twin or in another situation, if you're having a lot of trouble in one area of your life, or let's say you have a lawsuit going on or whatever, if you've been feeling really confused, Spirit's saying that you will be successful here with the I Am Success card as soon as you get through this confusion. And a lot of it's in your head. We got the Four of Swords twice. That's crazy. And then the Six of Pentacles. Spirit's saying spend less time in your head because the realm within your mind isn't real, right? It's the perspective through which you see the world, but no two perspectives are the same and no two thought processes are the same. So take everything with a grain of salt and don't let your mind run away with you too much. We also have the victorious one, self-mastery. And so Spirit's saying too, I think this is the Strength card because we have the lion here. Also, this person has like a crown of thorns and a lion. So that's, oh, I just got covered in chills. That's Yeshua coming through to communicate with some of you during this Lent portal. Jesus, it's a confirmation that he's with you. I also feel like he's helping you with this lesson that you're going through currently. But Spirit wants you to know that no matter what happens, you're going to be victorious. And these are really beautiful cards here. With the little pink bow, like I said, it reminds me of like the birth of a little girl, but it also reminds me of just softening and really connecting with the divine feminine. I feel strongly as well for those of you who are in a relationship or twin flame, your divine masculine is starting to soften up. There's an innocent soul around them that's softening them up, and the innocent soul around them could be you even. But there's like a child or specifically a feminine energy. There's a feminine energy that's starting to soften them up. And this is what's causing them to actually really appreciate you, because as they soften, they start to see everything that you were able to offer that they couldn't see because they had jaded eyes. And also here with the eyes, Spirit's saying, you know, we always have our eye on you. We're always taking care of you. Obviously, don't do stupid things. I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but they're going to do their best to help you through stupid decisions. But even if you're just, you know, trekking along, they're just here. They're always here. All you have to do is ask for help. And also, I do feel strongly that some of you have someone who's watching you very intently. So even if your twin or the person you're interested in romantically isn't letting up that they've been watching you, they are. Okay? So, and today is also about seeing. It's about opening up, returning to softness, connecting with that inner child again, seeing yourself as you are, illuminating the parts of yourself that need to be and that need to be healed. And yeah, that's what I got for you today. I'm just gonna say thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, higher self, Yeshua, Baal, Ra, God Source, for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth. We thank you for the advice. Amara, She Namaste, by the power of three, so let it be. Always works, always a blessing. All right, guys, thank you so much. Like if you enjoyed, comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you feel like it. And sorry this one was a little long, but lots of messages to come out today. I needed the guidance, honestly. So yeah. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, have a beautiful moon day. Bye. And I will see you another time. Okay, bye. Love you.